Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Krissy?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Good. Okay, so today's topic is how do you vet a man for dating?
Oh, I can tell you how I vet him.
How?
I look at that nigga dead in his eyes, and I'd be like, do you eat ass?
Straight out the gate?
That's what's important to me.
That's it?
Pretty much.
So what if he's homeless?
I got a
on
job.
Skid Row?
I got a job. If your tongue do what it need to do, shit, I can take care of you and me both.
Yo!
Spread my cheeks and change my life. Get to licking.
What about the coochie? Just ask.
I definitely need my coochie ate too.
Okay.
But that's a given. I feel like you shouldn't even expect to fuck unless you eat coochie.
Yeah. Yeah, for me.
But ass though, that shit is special.
Ass it's an acquired taste. It's a delicacy.
It's a delicacy.
It's like oysters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta close your nose and swallow.
No, my ass smells beautiful. Like every nigga.
Like roses.
Every nigga who's ever ate it.
Was he drunk? Because smells are different when you're drunk.
No, sober.
Okay.
That's how I know you the one for me. If I just come over, and this is how I really know you the one. Okay? Because you eat ass that ain't even fresh. Like I'll go for a jog.
Oh.
I'll go for a jog, and before I even shower, nigga want to spread me open and just give it a good.
Oh, a little salty, a little Runyon
he
Canyon.
He likes it with a little twang.
Oh, you know, twang ain't bad.
Twang is good.
I've never ate ass, but I guess twang ass would be kind of like Buffalo Wild Wings. You know what I mean? Like the wings. Like I would say that Parmesan, teriyaki type of. That's like workout ass.
So do you like getting your ass ate?
No, I don't.
What is there not to like?
I've had my ass ate before, and I was just like,
it was just
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like it just does something to my soul. It just excites me. But I like doing a lot of taboo shit, you know?
So eating ass is taboo?
Eating ass, you know, it's considered to some people taboo. I mean, like, I never expect a nigga to do some shit for me that I wouldn't do for you.
Oh, so you eat ass?
I eat fresh ass, you know?
Okay, so you don't like your ass
I don't
sweaty.
like the twang.
He can't just be just LeBron James went out there
get
and
out
just
the shower
scored like 80 points.
And if I'm licking your ass, if I'm eating your ass, like, I can't have no nigga that's about to be on all fours and shit.
Oh, so what's the other way to eat ass? He has to be on his back?
He gotta lay down on his back.
Can he hold his legs up like this?
No, he can't put his legs up either. He can't put his legs up either.
Oh, so it's rules to it.
It's rules to it. But I gotta tell you the story because we're speaking about, you know, niggas laying on their backs.
Yeah.
So there was this time that I consider myself a certified nectrician, right? Like I just be going and I be doing the hand and shit.
Okay,
I'm like,
with the hands.
With the hands.
I like no hands.
Oh, see, no hands is good too.
Because my hands cramp up. My grandma got arthritis and I think I got it a little bit. So I'm just like, yeah, you know how sometimes you got the pre. Right.
Yeah.
It's like in your blood, but it ain't there yet.
It's not there yet. It hasn't kicked all the way in.
Yeah, it ain't just moving.
It hasn't kicked all the way in.
Yeah, so I don't want my fingers to cramp up. Plus, you know, I got nice hands.
You do got some
I don't want to be just...
I mean, it's mostly mouth. The hand is just a little something extra.
Okay.
But, so this nigga's laying down flat, and, you know, I'm doing my thing, right? Yeah. He got a big-ass dick, right?
Ooh, girl, big as that microphone?
He got big-ass dick, right?
Oh, I don't like big dicks.
So we going and he trying to encourage me to put a little bit more of that shit down in my throat, okay? So he grabs the back of my head and gives it a little nudge. Now the precursor is I had just went to my favorite Cuban spot. Shout out to Versailles. Shout out to Versailles. And I get to this nigga house. I'm thirsty. All he got to drink is like a gallon of Gatorade. So I'm drinking. All right. So I'm full. So he gives me that little nudge. Bitch, I threw up all over his ass.
What?
Threw up all over his ass.
I've never.
And as I throw up profusely all over him, all I can think is, I need to do a better job chewing my food. Because there's like chunks of salmon.
Of food, yeah.
There's rice and beans, the Gatorade all over the place.
Ooh, Gatorade.
Right?
It was yellow. What color Gatorade?
It was red.
Oh, it was red. Oh, red Gatorade. It was
a red one.
Red Gatorade always stick with the throw up. It'd be like, hey, bitch, we here.
Fuck. I was a little bit humiliated. And I just looked at him and I was like, I can never see you again. But
did y'all still have sex?
It was nothing a little shower wouldn't fix.
Okay.
I was like, oh, I can never see
so what
you
did you do? Did you pick up some of the chunks of salmon and
I
say,
didn't
I'm
do
going to go ahead and
shit. I was thinking, like, this is this nigga's house and this nigga's problem.
Oh,
I went to the bathroom, cleaned myself off, And when I came back,
it was gone.
It was gone.
Okay, I like him.
He is solid. See, I vetted him. I vetted him.
You vetted him.
He was a solid. He could have been like, bitch, get the fuck out of my house. Nah.
I mean, it's really his fault because at that point, when he pushed the dick down,
a little
the
bit
head on the dick,
right?
You know what I mean? That's assault. That's assault. So technically, you got a case. So at this point, he just gotta roll with it. Because really, he could be locked up with like Bill Cosby because he's assaulted.
Right, and you know
because I know how far I can
know
go.
how much dick I can take.
But when you do too much, it's like, yo, that's assault.
It's over.
That's assault. I didn't ask for that extra.
Listen, I knew that I had reached my dick capacity.
Yeah.
And you know, shit.
My dick capacity is to the wisdom teeth.
To the seat, and this one, I mean, he was down in the throat, like he went to my stomach and told to throw up, like, yo, nigga,
did he eat the ass?
He ate the ass.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you had to return the favor.
I went back, you know.
Okay.
I went back. He ate the ass.
But next time you got to go back on an empty stomach.
For real.
Yeah.
And I really am going to focus on chewing my food thoroughly. Because, you know, the chunks of salmon and shit.
He's actually taught you a lesson. It's like a free doctor's appointment where you know how when they check your allergy test or whatever. So it was like basically he vetted you.
He vetted me.
You vetted yourself back by saying I need to chew up all my food.
I'm not doing an adequate job.
When I vet men, I like to be a little more basic. I like to ask the questions of, hey, are you single? If he says yes, then I say, hey, are you in a relationship? No. Hey, I'm not done. He'd be like, what? Are you married? No. Okay, let me start over. Hey, are you single to other people? Yes. Hey, is anybody in a relationship with you?
Right.
No. Does anybody feel like they're married to you? Like they have documentations, but in your mind, you want to just live in the world and say, hey, I'm not married, I'm single. You know what I mean? Because depending on what city you in, you could be single. Like if you married, your marriage only holds license in that state. So if you're going to All-Star Weekend to Atlanta, really your marriage don't uphold in Atlanta. You're single all over again because your marriage license is per state. So when you go outside of your state, you single again.
Single.
So you have to ask that question like, hey, where are you from? Are you married in that state?
See, I don't know if any of that is a deal breaker for me.
What? Marriage isn't a deal breaker for you?
Does he eat ass?
Wow. That's a callback. That's a callback. But I do like to ask those questions because a lot of men out here,
they're not real.
Like they're not real.
They're not real.
They're literally living a whole lie and gonna bring you into a lie. Next thing you know, I'm crazy and then I'm getting locked up because I'm fighting and I'm spitting and I'm keying and I'm flattening tires and I'm pulling out guns. Like, why would you put me through that? All you gotta do is be honest.
All you have to do is be honest. Like, yeah.
Men will never be honest.
They won't.
They won't.
But I mean,
and even some of them, you ask them straight up front, hey, do you eat ass? They like, no. I had a guy who told me, I was like, you eat ass? He was like, no. And then he ate my ass. And I was like, hey, you ate my ass. And then he was like, no, I didn't. I was like, yes, you did.
Lying ass nigga.
Because you remember, if somebody's in the room with us right now, Ruben. I said, Ruben, do you eat ass? Ruben said, no. I said, have you ever ate ass? And he said, yes. So technically,
you eat ass.
You eat ass.
You eat ass, Ruben.
And the church say amen.
Hallelujah.
See, so you got to be very specific when you're vetting men with the questions. You got to have follow-up questions. You can't just stop at one question. You see how I asked them 2 questions and then I finally got an answer?
You finally got an answer.
Because if you eat ass once, you'll eat it twice.
That's true. That's definitely true. I also feel like what else is really important to me? I mean, if he's employed, it's a plus. But I told you that that's not a deal breaker because I can work.
Why? See, I don't want no unemployed man for the long term. If you're just coming into my life, and we're just kicking it, I could deal with an unemployed man. But long term, I don't want my kids saying, bye, daddy, see you when I get home from school. I want you to still be at work.
See, I don't think of any of these niggas as long term. So I just be thinking unemployed is more time to eat my ass. All right, you have more available time to be readily available to eat my ass.
Have you ever had your ass ate on a lunch break?
I have.
What?
Yeah. I mean, so I used to date a Scorpio.
Don't say Scorpio.
I say his ass was freaky. Okay, like it doesn't matter what.
Okay,
the fuck
men
I was
are
doing.
different from women.
It didn't matter what I was doing. He would be like, "Where are you at?" I'd be like, "I'm at the grocery store." He'd be like, "What are you wearing?" A dress. And he'd be like, "Man, go by the fruit aisle and put your phone underneath and shit. And like, let me see." Like he was nasty. I couldn't do anything. It got overwhelming. Like damn,
he's a sex addict. Sex addicts are overwhelming.
It was overwhelming. I was like, damn, I'm at work. I can't show you.
It's sexy the first 2 weeks, but after week 3, when your period about to come on, it becomes draining. It's like, I'm about to start bleeding. I don't have time.
Is that a deal breaker for you? Because I love niggas who run
red lights?
Yes. I love a nigga who
red light win, because I can run a red light, the third red light, which is the third day, because the first red light is the first day, second red light, third red light. We can run red lights on the third day, but I'm not gonna run red lights on the first day. It's the messiest.
It gotta be light. But something about that is so sexy to me when a man just looks at me and he'd be like, "Is it heavy?" I'd be like, "Yeah." Like I like niggas who be like, "I can get a towel," or I can take a shower. Shit like, I want my man filthy.
But see, I like that too, especially when you're in the moment. I'm like, yeah, go ahead,
it's extra wetness.
Beat it up real quick while I sweat. But then I think to myself, you're a professional at this if you knew to get a towel. I don't know, but sometimes I still like a man to act like he's oblivious to what's going on. Like, oh my God, I didn't know it would get everywhere. I don't really want somebody to know the procedures and the steps.
No, I want him to know. I'm okay with that.
But that's where the get the towel comes in. That means you know how to handle the situation.
He's a professional pussy period fucker.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm not opposed.
I like people to ease me into shit.
Oh, see, not me. First date, I'd be like, "So, do you do the shit that I like?"
I think it is important that you ask people if you're like, know if you're sexually compatible when you first meet. You shouldn't wait to find out that, hey, you don't eat ass and that's what you like. You know what I mean?
It's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, it's a deal breaker. Mm. I had a guy one time, I didn't want to talk to him no more because I said, "Do you eat coochie?" He was like, "Well, I don't really like doing it." I was like, I want people to
enjoy it.
I want it to be like a fat girl eating cake. You know what I mean? I want it to be like, I don't want you to be like, you're not going to do a good job with things you love. Because think about it, when we don't like our jobs, we're not going to go there and give our best. When you love your job, you gonna show up and show out.
Yep. That's true.
So if you telling me already you don't like the things that I like, and I don't like it, I'll do it, but I don't like it. I want you to love it.
I just need my man to be open-minded. Like, I don't want anything for him to be like, "Oh no, that's an absolutely no." Like, I want it to be like.
So, would you want your man? You want to do dildos in your man?
Okay, I don't want to stick a dildo in my man's ass, but should a finger? Don't be so close-minded.
You down there with the fingers?
If he,
I did one finger before.
Yeah.
And the guy asked me to do 2, and I said okay. I did 2, and I was like,
Was he loose? Because that's the only thing.
It's the booty hole was gripping the fingers.
Okay, because
then he asked for the third finger. He asked for the third finger, and I was like, "Ooh, 3 of my fingers is a dick.
Yeah, no.
3 of my fingers is one finger is like it's fun.
I need some resistance. Like I need if it just slides in with ease, then I'd be like, this nigga gay. I need some resistance, right? Some resistance.
Like they don't consider that gay, but they'd be like, oh, he's done this before. He's been here. He's been down this train. He's red run lights, and he's on a shitty train to Georgia.
Right.
Yeah.
So besides that, I mean, what else is your type? What else do you vet?
When I vet men, I would like a man to be, my type. Like, how does he look?
Okay.
Like, cause how many times is it that the ugly dude is like the boldest, and you like, did you really think I would go out with you?
Why?
Why, Sir? You got one eye.
But he be using that one eye only to look at you, though.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you get a nigga with 2 eyes. He's
not even looking at me. The eye's just lazy. I'm always to his left. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I'm always to his left. I love you, but I'm always to your left.
You know what, though? There was this time, because I like to travel.
Yeah.
So part of my travel itinerary is to fuck, right? So I was in Colombia.
Anybody?
Like, not anybody, but if...
But you gotta meet somebody.
You gotta meet somebody, right? So, and I really had this thing for Kappas, you know, like the fraternity.
Oh,
it's like they would
shimmy.
And I'd be like, where the fuck did my panties go? Like, they just be shimmying, and it's like magic.
Yeah, because they go low and they pull the panties down.
They must pull your panties down, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
Kappas
I was
are
like,
panty pullers.
I was like I wanted a t-shirt that said, I make Kappas come, right?
What? You had it made?
I make Kappas come with the K, because, you know, I'm not trying to disrespect the organization.
Yeah.
So I was in Colombia with my homegirls. And, you know, everywhere we go, there's some Kappas trying to make life better, right?
Yeah.
So there was this fine-ass dude, right? He looked like the Hulk, okay? So we getting real hot and steamy and shit. We about to fuck in the shower, right? And, you know, Dream Falsetto
in Colombia?
In Colombia.
How the hell you find a Kappa in Colombia?
I found it everywhere I go.
Just randomly?
Just randomly. We were all staying at the same resort.
Y'all wasn't all planned? This wasn't planned?
We didn't know each other. We were just at the same resort.
And how you know he was a Kappa?
He had it tattooed on his arm.
Oh, he had that branding.
And they were all together, right?
Like a cow.
Right. So he looked like the Hulk, right? So we about to fuck in the shower, okay? And, like, he's so strong. So the glass, like, it's a little bit off track, and he tries to fix it, right? The glass shatters, slices this nigga's dick. Okay?
No, it doesn't. You're lying. You're lying. I don't believe this.
I put this on everything I love. The glass
What do you
shatters.
love? Hold on, because you just love getting your ass ate. What else do you love?
I love getting my ass ate.
So you putting it on ass.
I'm putting it on getting my ass ate for the rest of my life.
You putting it, so if you lying, you can never get your ass ate.
I'll never get my ass ate
ever.
again. Ever. All right? So the glass shatters, slices his dick, right?
Oh!
Not off. It just slices it, right? His hand and his dick.
So it's blood.
It. Blood everywhere, right? So we're in the shower, and then he looks at me, and he's like, are you okay? And I'm thinking, shit, nigga, I'm not bleeding. None of this blood looks like mine. So then he had other people that were staying in this big-ass villa with him. So the guy's here, right? So they come in. There's blood everywhere. And I'm butt-ass naked. He's butt-ass naked. And then, like, I'm clearly not bleeding, but one of his friends just keeps looking me up and down like, you okay, right? Is you okay? Shit, looking at my
His dick is gone.
His dick is sliced off. We're in Colombia. We end up taking an ambulance. Mind you, I just met this nigga, right? I just met this nigga. We end up taking an ambulance, and he has to get stitches in his dick.
What?
Right. Stitches in, and he was a solid one.
Did y'all even have sex yet?
We didn't even have sex yet.
Wow.
He was a solid one, though.
I wonder what it would be like to have sex with, like, a stitchy up dick.
He couldn't have sex for weeks after. He had to wait until that shit healed.
Girl, you might be bad luck.
Can you imagine?
You might be bad luck.
In another country, getting your dick stitched up.
And because you know other countries don't have good regulations, you can get a staph infection.
But I will say he got all healthcare was better there because he got stitches and everything. They sent him home with some antibiotics. It was like freaking $20 US.
I would have cried. He didn't cry?
He didn't cry. He was a real one. He kept saying like, I didn't take a bullet for you, but I took the glass. He was a real one, and I was like, okay.
Girl, he is lame.
Yeah. No, he
Have you ever talked to him again?
Hell yeah. Like, he was good looking, and he took the glass for me. So, I mean, I couldn't fuck him real good in Colombia, but shit, I sure went to his hometown.
What hotel was that? I feel like it's like a North Carolina or something.
Somewhere in Texas.
Yeah. Texas, they do be strong.
That's
why I don't like strong men helping me with IKEA furniture.
Right.
They always breaking something.
They break shit.
Yeah, they be breaking something. And it's like, don't, you gonna pay for this? You broke it.
You broke it.
Who told you to be so strong?
That's true.
You gotta go to the gym and have limitations. You can't just be in there pumping iron and then trying to impress the other people in there like, hey guys, spot me, and then you come over and you just breaking all my furniture.
Breaking shit.
You breaking stuff.
Sliced his dick.
Yeah.
But I will say, before all that, it was like one of the best moments of my life. We were in this hot tub, and all my friends, like all his friends, we were all outside, and this nigga had me floating in the hot tub, just eating my pussy.
In front of everybody?
Hell yeah, my friends was cheering me on.
Oh
like,
my God,
Krissy, and I'm like, thumbs up. It's good, bitch. I love Colombia.
Krissy be living life.
I was living my best life. Like, I don't know how he just had my ass
I've never had
floating.
sex and had somebody watch it.
Oh yeah,
maybe a dog or a cat.
No, it's good to have your friends.
I've had a dog and a cat. You know, watch.
No, see, I'll watch.
But you know, cats got like little evil spirits, so I feel like that counts as a person.
Just call me next time you let some nigga hit, and I'll be like, yeah, bitch, arch your back.
I've watched before my friends and supported.
Yes,
I've supported.
Does it turn you on?
So let me
Yeah. You know,
I think whenever you're surrounded by sex or see sex, you're automatically, you're going to feel a little
moisture.
It's like this.
Yeah. It's
a little throbbing.
Your heartbeat just drops to the pussy.
So I'm going to tell you about the time my girlfriend went to Vegas, was down there in Vegas with my girlfriend, and she sold her coochie, and I had to come along for the ride. So, we were down in Vegas. She was like, bitch, I need some money. I was like, okay. So then we ended up meeting this guy. He was fine. Like, he was the hawk built, whatever. Light skin, bald head, you know, but the little goatee, sexy.
Should I fuck him for free?
Nice watch, everything, looking good. So he hung out with, he was one of these people that buy pussy, but he'd hang out with you all night. He not just trying to get you straight to the room. He want to show you a good time.
Okay.
He want to finesse the pussy for a while.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pay, you know, really invest in it.
Yes.
He ain't just looking to boom, bam, whip, thank you, man. He wants a companionship for the night. So, you know, I don't know if technically I was an escort in that moment, or if it was just ho-hoing, or if it was a hoeing team.
Right.
But I ain't have sex, but technically, if it's Vegas, so if she would have got arrested, I would have got arrested too, because they wouldn't have believed that my black ass was just watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she was like, I'm about to get some money. I said, well, how much you gonna charge him? She was like $350. I said, okay, because I'm one of them type of friends that I may not do it, but I'm not gonna judge you for doing it, and I'm gonna support you.
Right.
Yeah, because sometimes you need. He was strong.
Yeah.
I bite him. You know, if he tried to attack her, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna take some while she distracted him.
Right.
With the titties or something, hit him in the head.
Hit his ass.
So he took us out. We went to casino first. We went to like the MGM.
Yes.
Went around there. He took us to a club, and then we was at the club. She got super drunk because I guess she had to prep herself because she sell pussy every once in a while. Because when you do it all the time, you could be sober, but when you do it every once in a while,
you gotta drink.
You gotta drink. You gotta drink. You gotta get loose, and she got too loose. So we went to the club, and I saw him. He tried to put some Molly in her drink, and I was like, I was sober. So I took the Molly. I said, she don't want to do no Molly. He was like, okay. And he drank the Molly or whatever. So then we, you know, partied a little more, stayed out to about 3 or 4, and he was like, all right, y'all want to come to the room? And I was like, all right. So then I told her I'm sober, so I had to collect the money to make sure it was all there, because you don't want to give a pussy and then you find out that you've been cheated $50 or $100. That's like, I needed that. She asked for a specific amount. $350, pussy only really go for $40. So he overpaid. So I can tell she needed that specific amount for rent. Like, when you go $350, that's a rent amount. I need this extra so that I don't get evicted or pay late fees. Right. That was that type of price, right? But he paid the $350, no problem. He like, I got it. I'm in Vegas. I'm having a good time. So we go up to the room or whatever. And she in there, and you know, she's so drunk she could barely stand up. I'm like, so I was like, girl, you sure you want to do this tonight? Because she's like, no, girl, I'm about to get this money. I said, okay, cool. I got the money. We good. So he kissing on her or whatever, and they having sex, and I'm watching. Because, I mean, it's a hotel room. Where can I go?
What else are you going to do?
I have nothing else to do. I'm not going to look at my cell phone. Because the noises is too engaging. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Did you play with your pussy a little bit?
No, I didn't touch myself.
Oh, man.
No. Krissy, I got to live life more.
You do.
I do.
Because I would have been like, yes,
not with that face.
Yes, I would have.
Not with that face.
I'd be looking like I'm having like something wrong with me.
Okay, Tourette's.
Yeah.
No, so I just was like a watcher. I was more so the guardian angel of the moment. You know, like, boom, bitch, I'm here in case he try to kill you.
Right.
He gonna have to kill you because I'm gonna run. But at least I can tell the police
what happened.
Yeah, at least we can get like closure for your mother,
for your family.
Yeah, for your family, because if no one knows that he killed you, then the family may never get closure.
They'll be wondering forever. You a solid.
So I'm not there to fight, but I'm there to get closure and tell the family this is how the nigga looked and this is where we were. Maybe you guys can check the cameras at this location. Right. Like, that's the type of friend I am. Like, I'm not gonna fight, but I'm gonna give your family closure. I'm the closer bitch, you know. So I was like, all right, cool. So she ended up having sex with the guy or whatever, and then I watched, and then he was like, you want to join? I was like, no. See, and then that was pretty much it.
My ass would have been like, yes, for an extra $50.
What, 50? You're not even going to, you got to at least get $350
for free. I would do it for free. So I'm just trying to help my girl get a solid $400.
So you was going to give her all the money?
Oh, yeah.
She gave me $50 just to be a lookout and collect the money.
Sweet. No, I would have helped her earn an extra $50. I told
can't
you,
do
certified electrician shit. I help your friends out.
So you've had a threesome before?
Yes, that's the type of friend I am. Like, if you're in need, call me. If you in any situation like that, if there's some real shit going down, then I ain't the one, bitch.
Okay, so can I depend on you for a ride to the airport or just for a threesome?
Mostly for a threesome. I mean,
ride to the airport is asking a lot.
That's asking a lot. Yeah. Like LAX.
Because you don't get nothing out of it when you take someone to the airport. It's no pleasure from it.
No.
Taking someone to the airport is the most painful thing you can do.
Exactly.
That's find your own ride. It's Uber. It's
Uber,
Lyft.
bitch.
Okay.
You got the wrong one.
But if you need a threesome.
If you need a threesome, shit, bitch, hit my line. Hit my line.
Okay, so what other things do you vet men on? I would prefer men. I recently had a guy, he asked me out or whatever. He said he had 6 kids from 6 different women. I was like, first of all, sir, yeah. You move around too much because you're not focused. That's ADD. That's ADD of relationships.
See, I don't even know if it bothers me that he moves around. It bothers me that he don't know when to pull the fuck out. Because I just be thinking, like, I don't want to be the 7th. Yeah. And, you know, I definitely want it raw. I only date so I can have unprotected sex, you know? So, I need to depend on you to pull the fuck out. Yeah.
And if you're lazy like that, what else are you lazy at?
Right.
If you can't pull out right, what else can I depend on you for?
Right. I saw this meme and it was like, me and God have this funny relationship. He keeps sending me babies and I keep sending them back.
Oh no!
Yeah. I would be in that clinic than a motherfucker.
No.
Yeah, no.
Only because he got 6 other kids. What if he has 1?
I don't know, because I told you that I'll fuck unemployed niggas. So it depends on the
They tend to have a lot of kids. Because sometimes when you need a place to stay, you got to pop a baby in somebody. Because if you have sex with a woman, right, and you're unemployed and you don't plan on working and that's just your MO, if you don't put a baby in her, you have about a 3 to 5 month window to
then
stay,
it's over.
right? Then it's over. But if you get her pregnant, you could at least pull that off for 6 years. But when that baby turns 7, you out of there.
You out. Yeah. Once that baby in 1st grade, you don't got to worry about daycare or babysitter. Yeah. Once like the school got it.
Once the school take over.
Nigga.
Deuces. It's like you gotta go.
You gotta go.
I may get another unemployed guy in here. He may get me pregnant, but you gotta go.
Your time has expired. That's a word. We need an for that. Your time is expired, nigga. Be gone.
Okay. So I would say that would be vetting, knowing how many kids you have. I prefer. You said you don't like men with jobs or you don't really care, but I prefer 6 figures.
You prefer 6? Ooh, yeah, I like that.
6, 7, 8.
8, yeah. See, I like his dick to be 6, 7, 8. You know.
Yeah.
Mostly 9.
Wait, 6?
I'll take 6. I'll take 6 if you
How are you feeling with a 6?
You don't really feel
it's like 6 feels like 60% a dick. And 60% a dick is failing.
But here's the thing though, is if you get a nigga with a 6-inch
70% is passing.
If you always fucking a nigga with an 8 or 9-inch dick, it's gonna stretch you out. A 6-inch dick is like you still participating, but you're not all the way committed. It doesn't really count. Yeah. So it's like fingering yourself.
It's companionship.
Yeah.
And sometimes 6 inches can hit a G-spot.
Sometimes.
If it's curved.
Ooh.
To wrap it all up.
Yes.
Your final answer is?
I need my ass ate. That's my final answer. I know everybody else got these higher standards. I'm gonna work my way up there to wanting this nigga to have 6 figures, to, you know, be gainfully employed, to be this amazing man. But for right now, where I am in my life right at this moment, if you eat ass, holla at me. That's enough. That's enough for me right now.
What about looks?
If he eating my ass, it don't matter what he look like. I ain't gonna see his face.
You know what?
While it's shoved in between my ass cheeks.
I have to aim so much higher. I do.
I'm not there right now.
I'm not there.
There's levels.
I don't ever want to be there.
It's low down here.
Yeah.
It's dark in this ass crevices.
It's shitty. It is shitty down there.
It's shitty.
I think I want to stay on the level of, do you have any Bitcoin? Do you have any stocks? What is your 5-year plan? What are your goals? How many kids do you have?
Right.
Are you married?
Right.
Wow, I think you're attractive. And what that dick do. So
Okay,
I would just say all of that.
But after all that nigga's still gonna cheat on you. And the question is, did you get your ass ate? He can have all that and his ass gonna be unfaithful. So since I already know that niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks, I want my ass ate and I want to be left the fuck alone. Eat my ass and be on your way. And I'll be like, I said good day, sir. I don't need nobody trying to come fuck up my life. Actually, sometimes
I have to give it to you. Men do mess up your life.
They mess up your life.
Mess up your life.
But you know what? I can be honest and say that there's been some dudes that have been so attractive, and I tell my friends, like, he about to fuck up my life, but shit been pretty stable for a while now, so let's see how bad it can get.
Sometimes it's time to roughen it up.
Sometimes it's time to just see how bad shit can really be.
I think sometimes you have to have a man come mess up your life a little bit just to humble you.
It humbles you,
Yeah.
and I feel like after he fucks up your life, when you get it back together, you're further along.
Yeah, you're further along. Because sometimes we can get complacent.
Right.
Sometimes you need a toxic man to come and be like, "Argh!"
And you be like,
so
I'm gonna
you can
show
clean
this
up.
nigga.
So you can clean
So
up.
you can clean it up, and you can be like, I'm gonna show his ass, and you just level up.
Because sometimes your life things are in order, but then you meet a toxic man and get out of order. Then you end up adding more things to it. To create more order, and then you in an ordered place.
Right.
So yeah, I think sometimes you need a man to come humble you.
So what we're
a
saying
man to
is,
be toxic.
So
and
what
mess
we're
up your
saying
life.
is toxic niggas are a blessing.
Yeah,
in
they are.
disguise.
Toxic men are a blessing. Yeah,
they are.
I like to say it.
All right. If you're toxic, holla at me. Hit my line on Instagram.
Yeah, I feel like I want a toxic man right now in my life so I can go to the next level.
Me too. I'm trying to level up. So if you toxic,
it's gonna be bad while I'm with him.
Yeah. Can we fuck the same toxic nigga together?
I don't want the threesome.
Killing me.
I'm okay with polygamy, but not the threesome.
Okay. We don't gotta fuck them at the same time if you don't want to. But I'm just saying if we
fuck
let me go
first. Let me go first.
You can go first.
Okay.
2 is my favorite number. But I'm saying if we fuck the same toxic nigga, maybe we'll level up together.
And that's what friendships are for.
That's what it's all about.
Leveling up together.
Leveling up together.
Leveling up, messing around with the same toxic man.
The same toxic nigga.
And then we find our own man that's non-toxic.
That's not.
And we level up. And then we go to each other's wedding.
Right. And then we could cry to each other like, this nigga did this to me.
Oh my God. And you'll have somebody who could cold-heartedly relate. It's relatability.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you tell your friend about a toxic relationship and they're like, girl, I told you to leave him.
Right.
But what happens if your friend dealt with the same toxicity?
She dealt with the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better than getting,
that's
third-hand advice.
Really, yeah.
So if you a toxic nigga that can fuck with both of us, hit our line.
Hit my line.
If you can handle all this ass and all this titties.
Yeah. Oh, I ain't got a lot of ass.
She got ass.
I got titties, so if you can handle that,
hit
my line. Hit my line. Slide in them DMs.
Slide in it.
All right, y'all. I'm Daphnique Springs, and this is Krissy. Tell them where to find you, Krissy.
Find me on Instagram at Krissy Go Bang. That's
Krissy Go Bang.
That's the only place I am.
Okay.
Instagram.
Anywhere else, they lying.
They lying.
Thank you. Unapologetically, Daphnique. Bye.